are doing great and wonderful and beautiful. And, well, I know you're beautiful, so yes, I do. So I hope you guys are all doing well. If you notice, my hair is just a little different today. Yeah, I washed it the other day, and when I did, I didn't put any product in it. I just kind of let it dry on its own, and then when it was about, I'd say 90% dry, I kind of set in front of the fan while it was drying, and then I just kind of put it up in my little twisty thing, my little, whatever these things are called. I can never think now. I put it up in that, and then, you know, I wore it up for what? I washed it, not yesterday, day before yesterday. And then I took it out of that, and my scrunchie. That's what it's called, yeah, scrunchie. Took it out of my scrunchie, and then thought, well, you know what? I'm just going to curl it. So I got out my big curling iron, and I curled it, and I'm like, you know what? This is how I used to do my hair before I let it start getting it curly. So, yeah. Big hair. I always just loved the big hair. The 80s, I can do 80s, you know. I love it. Love the big hair. So, I thought that we would get on here and we would do a look. I was gifted 2 palettes. One is the Flesh palette. Now, Ulta sells this palette, but my friend, Nichelle, sent this to me, and she got this, honestly, at, I think she said she got this at the Dollar Tree, but I know I have seen this at Ulta. And this is a nice, pretty color story. And she also got this, I know she got this one at, they had, I think, summer, spring, winter, fall. And she also got this one. Oh, I didn't realize they had these in here. I could have used these. But I think we might do this one. And these were $1.25, guys. So we are going to see how pigmented they are. Yeah. So let's go in. With these Cold, Icy, Fierce, and Sleep, which is the first 4 shades. Let's see. First 4 shades. So far, so good. Now, let's say where'd my little hoochies go. You know I have names for everything. Hoochies, whatchamacallit, thingamajigs. Never know. Now, dry my hands off real good. Going with the next, there's going to be 3. What is this? Nippy, Slushy, and Winter. Ooh, this Winter is kind of like it's glitter and it's like gel. It's like yeah. So, these are pretty pigmented, I'm going to tell you. This gel is like, it is. It's kind of like a putty. Like a putty with, or it kind of honestly feels like, eye primer with glitter in it. But that's that. Now we're going to go down to the next row. And I'm not real big on those kind of formulas. I mean, I've used them, but I'm not real big on them. That's the big chunky glitter. And I have gotten it in my eye. And when you do, it does not feel good. And the best way to get that off is to use tape. Yeah, just tape, scotch tape, and just put that over your eye, and the glitter will come right off. Okay, now let's dry our hands with this. Yeah, I didn't realize it was a blush, bronzer, and a highlighter. Well, okay. I'm gonna wipe it. Oh, there. I think I got all the glitter off. Okay, now we're going to go into Glare, Snuggle, Arctic, and Frozen. I really like this Glare shade. I'm kind of really surprised, and I'm just going to go down here. And I put these over here. That's the second row. Find a clean spot to wipe these off. Make sure I don't get no more glitter on me. That's one thing, when you get the glitter, I mean, you get it in one spot, it's all over. Oh. Ooh. Now we're going to go into Gale, Muffler, and Stew. Because, you know, you have a good stew in the winter. And most of these here, I will say, we have got 2 mattes. And the rest are shimmers. And I don't know why this is kind of reminding me of like an ABH. And there are those. Those are pretty too. And those are the eyeshadow shades. Okay, now we're going to go into the blush. Let me see if I can do those on my other arm. Sometimes I can't really get a good swatch like with this hand. Let me see. Okay. Wow. And I am going in twice with these. Oh, that can even, oh, that is a really pretty bronzer shade. I can even, let me see here. And then this one here, highlighter, and I might even use this on my, as a brow bone or inner corner. I do have my Natasha Denona highlighter. That is blush, bronzer, and highlighter, which are all 3 definitely good. I should have looked at this palette before I went in with the blush and highlighter, because blush I used, what did I do with it? Did I put it back? Yeah. Blush, I used my Strawberry Shortcake, which I'm panning on that. This is one of my favorite pinks that I just love that. But let's see here. Not that brush. Let's go in with let's see if we can kind of deepen this up. That is a bronzer blush. Where is my Here it is. I mean, this is really little. I mean, very little to get your brush in there, but you can get it in there. You just kind of got to work it. I already have a setting spray on, but you can see that kind of you kind of got to work it in there. You can also use a smaller brush. I mean, I have. This is very pigmented. We're gonna I do kind of like that. What's this here? That's the bronzer. Or high bronzer. Yeah, I would say it's more of a bronzer than contour because it's not grayish. And I would take another brush and kind of blend it. Kind of like to blend my blush and contour or bronzer together. Even blend a little bit more of that. Take the other side of this brush with the blush, kind of blend it on my nose a little bit. Then get my sponge that I used. There we go. This is a good palette, I'm going to say. So let's do the, well, those are decent. I'm going to have to go in a little bit better when test it out just a little bit more. When I'm doing my another look. But this, pretty good. Let's see what this does now on the eyes. See how this performs on the eyes. So, I am going to get my Singe Beauty brushes. These you can get from saintsangelssinners.com. I can link them below if you want. Let's see, what are we going to go in with? You only have two mattes, which is Cold and Glare, which are just these two. The rest are all shimmers, but you could use these if you wanted, which I think I'm going to go in and use Fireside, which is this blush. I do have on I think I used the Jar Cosmetics eye primer because that's what was sitting close to me. I just grabbed one and I think that's what I used. So we are just going to take this and kind of just put this around. Which I'm not saying, I mean, you can use all shimmers on your eye. I've done that before. Let's just move that out of the way for a minute. Let's take this color. Well, let's take this color Icy. And let's just go ahead and move this up on top of the brow bone. You could also use this Icy as a highlighter too if you wanted. This would work. I'm just kind of going over that a little bit with the brush to get this pink in there. Now I want to go in with, I think I want to take this Frozen, which is like this darker shade of pink. I'm going to go on the outside edge here. I'm taking this color called Sleet, which is, I'm not going in with any oh, that is pretty too. Right on. There's a little brush, and I think this little brush was in the other palette, but we're going to try it. I'm going to go in with Nippy. Let me see if I can get in there with my pinky. And then we're going to go in there with Slushy. That's kind of a flaky shade. We're going to bring this one around. I'm going to go in with Stew, That was that really dark bluish purplish color. And I'm just tapping that on. And yeah, I probably should have done this before, not my eye look before I done my base. But you know what? It's okay. It all works out. And we're also going to take that stew right here to the corner. I'm going to take that frozen right here. Kind of drag those two together. Take some more frozen. Take this brush that has the matte on it, no more color, just going over it. See if I can, we can fix this, we can fix this, don't worry. Show you how. Just took a little bit of water. You can use micellar water or just water. Just barely get the edges of a clean brush damp. Now I went in with one that has some little, see how the edges on there are kind of little, they're a little bit longer, and I'm just tapping. See, I'm just tapping. And I'm getting that dark off. Okay? Yes, it's taking up some of my other, but it's okay. We're going to fix that. Okay? We will fix it. Gotta let it dry. Okay. Whatever you went under there with, go under there again. Okay? Make sure your hands are clean. But what I like to do when I do this, where's my, where is it? Where'd you go? I can't find it. I'll have to use this one. Usually like to use like a flat brush, like a flat foundation brush, and for one reason or another I can't find it in here. I like to use a small one, a really small flat foundation brush, and I'm not really able to find the one I'm really wanting to use. Maybe I did find it. I did. I'm going to use this one. So, I did go in with just a little bit of my glow serum. And this is from Hard Candy. I did go in with a little bit of this. Not a lot, but just a little bit. So I'm going to go in with that. Okay. And then I went in with my Marcel Flawless Luminous foundation that I got from Chloe Demure when we done our little switcheroo. Okay. This is where you can also do a little bit of cleanup here. I don't use concealer, but if you do concealer, also do that. I've seen I don't know her name, but I did see another lady do this, so I can't take and come down here on your blush, because you want to make sure that you do, blend this out. I've seen another lady do this, so I can't take credit for this. And then I also like to go in with my sponge. And then go back in with your blush that you used. So, I did use this blush. So, I'm going to go in with this one. Where's my blush brush again? How do I lose something so fast? Okay, I used that blush. And then we'll go into this little one here that we used also. I didn't do that on purpose, but it's a good thing. I just learned how to do that, so. I do like my Natasha Denona highlighter better than this. This is okay, but my Natasha does blend a lot better. And what I did with this is the one I used, the one in the I Dream Trio palette. I've got a backup of this because I do use this a lot. And then since this, because I know I did spray that side, and that was just a hydrator. And there. So I'm going to go off and I'm going to do this eye and put some stuff on, and I will be back in a few minutes. Okay, this is how it is. I only put one coat of mascara on, and you know what I use. my Essence Volume mascara. I think I do have a new one. When this one's up, I have my favorite in there, but I don't know if I'm going to open it. My L'Oreal telescopic. But I do have some new ones that I want to try. But I'm going to wait on those. Because I still have a few in here that I got to go through. So, but yeah, this is it. And yes, I do like to tease, comb back, whatever you want to call it, with my hair. I do. If you can't tell. And I am the hairspray queen. I'm not an Aquanet. I never really cared for the Aquanet. You know, if that was the only thing I could get, I would use it. But this, when this came out, this is mine. I love the Rave. This is it. I love Rave. And I do the 5 because my hair, I don't want it to move. I don't care if there is 70-mile-per-hour winds out there. My hair will not move. I mean, it'll look like a helmet. It's going to stay. It is going to stay. So, yeah. But, and usually, you know, and I will hold it back sometimes, you know, spray it, take the hair dryer and, you know, hold it, you know, and I have wings, you know, that'll flap in the, yeah, I'll do that. You girls, you know, that are, I'm 56, so, and you girls that are 50 and older, you know what it was, you know, back in the 80s. You girls know what it took to do our hair. We got up early just to get our hair done. You know, spray it, roll it, curl it, let it sit, spray it again. Even if you had natural curly hair, you did that. Even if you just did this part, which sometimes I just did this part, but okay, this is from the Beautiful Cosmetics. That's what this is from. It is done in Irving, California. No talc. I like that. 24 months shelf life. Paraben free. Cruelty free. Let me see. I'll let you know here in a second. But it's got carmine in it. So it is not, because carmine is smash bugs, okay? And I use that because that don't bother me, okay? I'm sorry. That's how they get the red and pink pigment. And I think that's how they get the best red and pink pigments, in my opinion. Okay, you can have your opinion, and I don't want to fight, but we can be friends. You have your opinion, I have my opinion, and, you know, we can, that's what friends do. We can have opinions. Not saying yours is wrong, not saying mine's wrong, not saying yours is right, not saying mine's right. But that's what I like, that's what you like, and we are friends. And that's what is beautiful about friendship. You don't always agree, but you still love one another. Just like husbands and wives. He's always wrong. You know this, but you love him and he loves you. Okay. I'm not always wrong, but you know, still, it's a thing. I know. No, I'm not always right, but I know that, and I can accept when I'm not always, I can accept when I'm wrong. That one time a year when I can accept that, and I can go to him and say, honey, I know I'm wrong. But he says, I know, and I still love you. And, okay, I'm going to get myself in trouble now. This is not working. You know, we got to do this. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to get myself in a whole lot of trouble. So I'm going to say, you are beautiful. You are blessed. I love you. You guys, I hope you guys have a safe, wonderful, happy, blessed weekend. You know, do what makes you happy. Do what makes you fun. Make it, don't overdo it. Okay? And I love you guys so much. And I will see you in my next video. And remember, you don't have to spend a lot to be beautiful. Love you guys. Bye.